welcome. My name is Joe, and in today's pick a card reading, we are doing. I'm just gonna gas you up. I'm gonna gas you guys up. So, pile number 1, we have yellow jasper. As you can see, we got like this little thing going on over here. We have for pile number 2 this beautiful, lovely carnelian. Isn't she cool? I love her. I love this stone so much. Alright, and pile number 3, it is also carnelian as well. What a beautiful, perfect stone to use to help boost your confidence when you're not feeling the most confident. Alright, so go ahead and pause, meditate if needed. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, that's okay. Timestamps will be listed down below, and I will see you guys at your pile. Hello, pile number 1. For those that were drawn to the number 1 or this beautiful yellow jasper, this reading's for you. And I'm gonna gas you up. I'm gonna tell you why you are the ish. Okay? Nothing wrong with being reminded why you're such an amazing person. Alright, so with that yellow jasper for this group so far, I'm already getting that you guys have a lot of vitality and inner strength. Now, you may not be feeling like that right now, but that's okay. Maybe you are. Okay, we're going to start with the tarot like the usual, and then we have a whole bunch of oracle that we're going to get into. Okay, Spirit connected me with every lovely person that chose pile number 1. Let's gas them up. Why are they such an amazing person? Why is pile 1 amazing? Okay, we have the 3 of swords, 7 of swords. What is pile 1 amazing? Lots of sword energy. Alright. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Back of the deck is 2 of wands. Are you able to see that? Okay. That's pretty cool. We have all elements showing up. I just love this deck. Look how pretty this deck is. Okay. So, what makes you amazing? Pile number 1. Well, for some of you, your ability to save. You are very good with your money, pile number 1. Very budget friendly. Doesn't mean that you don't know how to spend. It just means you know how to budget your money well. You are also the type of person that you could be also very reserved. Okay. Let's see. With the 3 of swords, your ability to heal and overcome adversity. I love that. Love that so much. You guys have no idea how strong you guys are. You guys are very strong. With the 7 of swords here, I'm getting, you guys are very strategic. You like to collect all the information before, stating yourself. When you give advice or when someone asks you a question, you're the type to gather the information first before just blabbering, because you want to make sure that whenever you're blabbering is good, top-notch quality facts. Okay, so you could be a very factual type person. And we do have a lot of air. I wouldn't be surprised some of you are air signs with all this air energy, or have your Mercury in an air sign. So that could be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be. Okay. We have 7 twice here. Very smart individuals. You guys are very smart. I mean, come on, like, with this Ace of Swords, you're a truth speaker and a truth teller. So, like I said, that kind of corresponds with the message that I was saying with the Seven of Swords. You like to collect information, because it's not like well, for some of you, you like to collect information because it's just fun. Now, for others of you, it's more like when you give advice, you want to make sure you're giving good, honest, truthful advice, right? Okay, and then with that seven of cups, I almost said Seven of Swords again. All right, with that Seven of Cups, you guys are imaginary. You guys have a great imagination. Definitely creative. I'm getting the sense that you guys may get bored easily. That may not resonate for everybody though. But for a good portion of you guys, it does. It does. Excuse me. You guys are very romantic. I'm staring at these roses. I would say that you guys are romantic at heart. You guys just may be more reserved because you're more cautious when it comes with matters of the heart. You are a dreamer with that Two of Wands as back of the deck energy. You're willing to go after your dreams. That's interesting. The word manifester came to my mind. So some of you could be a manifester in human design. Let's see, what else am I getting? Very great communication skills. Okay, so, yes. So you guys are good communicators. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you like to flirt. I don't know, I'm just getting that vibe. You guys seem fun, in all honesty. But you guys are so strong, and you guys probably don't even realize it. Maybe you guys are not in a good place right now. Maybe you aren't. For some of you, you aren't. So that's why this reading is for you. Alright, so you bring clarity to things of confusion and conflict. So whenever you find yourself, or a friend, or someone you care about, family, a loved one, whoever, having a hard time, when they're like, I'm staring at this clouds right here, I feel like you like to bring clarity to people and help them out. Through communication of some kind. So either gathering of facts and then distributing those facts to them, like, hey, this would help you out, da 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 da, fill in the blank, right? Or you just give really good advice. You're very solid in who you are. And I wouldn't be surprised if people have tried to tell you otherwise. Okay, so let's get some more. Let's dive deeper into the oracle. Which oracle do I want to start with? I don't even know. Let's start with this one. Alright. You guys are really strong. Even if you don't feel it. Alright, so the first card we have pulled up was card number 55, Adventure. So, I got a little bit of risk taking for some of you. But you definitely are up for fun, totally down to have some fun, up for new adventures. May not be the, don't have to be the most riskiest, because we got that Four of Pentacles. You may be risky in a cautious way. Pile number 1. I can relate to that. I can understand that. Let's see. Spirit, what makes pile number 1 amazing? Let's remind them. Let's remind pile number 1 why they're amazing. Ooh, look, another master number. Card number 44. I'm telling you guys. You guys got good ideas. Good ideas. Maybe even be difficult for you to even ground those ideas sometimes. Because it's like, they're so good. Like, how do I choose? Like, look at all these cups. Like, look at all these drinks. Don't they look delicious? They look delicious to me. But it's like, which one do you start with? Okay, so with the environment card, you're good at picking up on your environment. You're good at, I wouldn't be surprised if you guys are chameleons with this pile. You're adaptable. That's what it is. You're easily adaptable. You adapt to many different environments, situations, group settings, different types of people, etc. Alright, what makes pile 1 amazing, Spirit? Oh, and we have card number 91. Surrender. Your ability to let go of things. Like, not take things too seriously. That's so funny. Back of the deck is card number 96. Forgiveness. Your ability to forgive. I mean, I'm not saying you forget. But you definitely forgive others easily. You forgive yourself. Or, for some of you, it could be just, for some of you, it's going to be a combination. It's going to be a little different for each of you, of course, right? So for some of you, you may struggle to forgive yourself, but you're very forgiving of others. And for others, it might be the flip side, where you forgive yourself, but may struggle to forgive others. And then for some of you, they're going to be a combination of both. All right? I feel like this pile is very self-aware. Like, you know who you are. And that's why you're able to, because you're so self-aware, you're able to move past hardships more easily than others, or compared to others, even if you don't feel that way. This green is beautiful, and it's healing. So you're very healing. With the way you communicate, you heal others, whether you're aware of it or not. What's that one, Claire? I'd be forgetting sometimes. Claircognitism? I think some of you have, I think it's claircognitism. I'd be forgetting, so my apologies. But the clear knowing, yeah, like where you just know information, but you don't know where you got it from. You just know, yeah, that you guys could have that ability. And you know just what to say at the right time. I keep hearing this one saying in my head, but I don't know if I'm even hearing it correctly. Like, let God and let live. Is that the right quote? Is that how it goes? I don't know if that's the right quote, but oh, that scared crap out of me. The wind closed my door. Okay, so that's, you guys definitely gotta have some air energy in your chart, I swear. Alright, but anyways, let God and let live. Like, that's what I keep hearing. And that goes well with that surrender card. Alright, Spirit, let's continue. Alright, connecting with the pile number ones. What makes them amazing? What are their best qualities? What makes pile number one amazing? Okay. We're just going to focus on the light attributes. Okay. So we have engineer. Okay. Light attributes, ability to give creative energy a practical expression. Talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. So I wouldn't be surprised. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if you look at me, got blue too. I just, you guys are smart. You guys are so smart. You guys, this kind of confirms that clear knowing. But you guys got some creative ideas. Some very creative ideas. And you're able to find practical solutions to things. To even things that don't make sense to other people. You will find practical solutions that work for others. So you're very good. Your advice is very good. You guys are so smart. Alright, so the next card we have is Queen. Radiates the regal feminine. Uses her benevolent authority to protect others. Beautiful, beautiful energy. More of that red energy. The red chakra, the root chakra. Like I'm telling you, you guys are pretty grounded. You probably hear this often, like you're just down to earth kind of vibe. And she's got blue on as well. I'm loving that. And then when I was saying down to earth, I noticed the brown in her head thing. I don't know what that's called. It's so pretty. Okay, so now it doesn't mean that you are feminine. You know that you could be a man watching this as well, but you use your energy to protect others, and you may be the type of person that will step in to defend another person, especially if someone cannot verbally, like you do it. I think you do it verbally. So you use your smarts or your wit to help defend someone. It's kind of funny because before I started like doing this reading, it's a song with Queen Irby and another artist, and forgive me for not remembering the other artist's name because I don't remember, but the song is called Self-Aware. Just look up Self-Aware by Queen Irby, you'll find it pretty easy. Alright, but this card just kind of like reeks that song. The line that keeps coming up is I'm amazing, bitch, and you know it. I don't have to tell you shit, cause I show it. Like your energy. I'm hearing another song. Your energy speaks for yourself. Pile number one. That's my energy, big dick energy. Oh man, that's so funny. Okay, so definitely your energy, definitely people notice you. Pile number one, even if you don't notice it. Pile number one. What makes pile number one? Oh, thank you. That was fast. All right. Alrighty then. All right. So we have athlete. Dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps. Development of personal willpower and strength of spirit. I did say y'all have did I say that in the beginning with this card, with this stone, that you guys are strong. You guys have an inner strength, a strong inner strength that comes from self-awareness. But there's for some of you your ability to overcome really hard, challenging obstacles, challenges. If it's just okay with for some of you, you are athletic and you are physically strong. On the other side of this, if you're not in that air, like if that doesn't resonate for you, it is definitely your strength to overcome adversity. Not everybody has that willpower, pile number 1. So, you got it. Alright? Back of the deck energy is Knight. Loyalty, romance, and chivalry. A love of honor. I told you guys are romantics. I told you. I told you I got romantic vibes from you guys. You guys may just be more reserved because of past hurts or experiences for some of you. But deep down, you guys love love. The way you love may be a little bit different from others. It may be like connecting intellectually. You may like to banter, flirt. Like that could be a competitive sport for you. Like you just love like someone that could keep up with you mentally. Someone that could keep up with you and stimulate your mind. Like that might be your thing. You stimulate other people's minds through your intellect. Yeah. You guys see. Got me all giggly and shit. That's pretty cool. You guys are cool. Pile number 1. Alright, so let's continue moving forward. What makes pile number 1 amazing? What makes pile 1 amazing? Let's gas them up, Spirit. Who doesn't like hearing about themselves? Come on now. Pile number 1. What makes pile number 1 amazing, Spirit? Let's remind them. Let's give them a little gentle reminder of why they are so amazing. Alright. We have card number 37, Silver Siren. Let's get one more, Spirit. What makes pile number 1 amazing? One more, please. That's too many. Just one, please. Okay, we have Sacred Fool. Holy crap. Okay, card number 28. We have 3 10s here. You are here to end some cycles. Ooh, look at that. Look at this card. Isn't it so pretty? The card number 4, Tiger Angel. Isn't that so pretty? This is kind of reminding me of the Strength card. I know that's not a lion, but it's reminding me of the Strength card from the tarot deck. What did I do with it? Okay, so bear with me. I'm new to this deck. I haven't really used it. I think I used it one time in a reading. So, bear with me. Let's find out. Let's read together. Let's find out. But look at this. How freaking cool is this? We got card number 37, which equals a 10. Card number 28, that equals a 10. And then we got 91, that equals a 10. Alright, so 10 is significant. You could be born on the 10th for some of you. Could be a life path number 1. That could be a thing too. That's in numerology, in case you didn't know. Um, Definitely siren energy. I mean, come on, it's a silver siren. So, ooh, I'm eager to find out more. So let's read this siren energy card. Hmm. All right. When is an enchantment not enchanting? When it is a spell that you allow to consume your free will, even as it promises so much and yet delivers so little. The silver siren sings her song, a pretty poison to the soul. Her false allure tempts the mind, even whilst the heart feels that something is not quite right. Your power will come from discerning the truth and allowing her false promises no place in your heart. Oh my god, that's so cool. Okay. Your power will come from discerning the truth. The first thing that came to my mind when I read that was that Ace of Swords. I told you, you guys are truth speakers. You guys don't like nothing but the truth. I was gonna say, yeah. So you swear to tell the truth and but the truth, so help you God. Yeah, for sure. Definitely truth speakers. You definitely rattle people's cages, pile number one. And I wouldn't be surprised if some of you are like a forbidden fruit for some people. Like a lot of people may be tempted at you. I mean, we have that queen energy. You allure people in and you may deliver some harsh realities, harsh truths, but in a loving way. Okay? And for some of you, you're just not everybody's cup of tea. You're not meant to be everybody's cup of tea. You're meant to teach. You are meant to teach others in this lifetime. That's really cool. You guys are so cool. Alright, so let's go to the next card. Sacred Fool. Imagine a life free from concern about the opinions of other people. A life where you feel brave enough, free enough, trusting enough to play the fool, to make a choice even if it seems illogical, unreasonable, daring, or downright foolish. Cast aside sensible opinions and poker faces. The Sacred Fool invites you to live unafraid, to take a risk and step away from the confines of what seems sensible and logical in life. I'm telling you, this goes really well with this engineer card because it says right here that your ability to give creative energy on a practical expression. You're able to take an idea that was just in your head and create it and make it in the physical, make it real. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys are visionaries. Some of you could be visual learners too. But your ability to have the ideas and go after them. That's what I said with that Two of Wands. You're able to go after your dreams. You're able to make them into a reality. Even if, like, let's say you don't have anything really big or tangible, there are things that you have went after that may be really small and minute to you, but to others, they would be like, oh my God, I would have never done that. I would never. I could never. Like, that kind of, like, attitude, you know? And you're an inspiration to other people by doing that. Alright, so let's read the back of the deck energy. The universe needs you. It needs your strength, your guiding hand, your devotion, your goodness, and your protection. There are people, projects, ideas, and hopes that need your encouragement, your optimism, your nurturing. You have helpful healing power in you. Be confident enough to be gentle, and your inner power shall uplift and protect many in this world. keeping them safe and inspiring them to trust and love. Aww. So you're like really good motivators. Like I definitely wouldn't be surprised with that. With that card. That's so strange. Oh, it's right here. I was like, where did I move that? Okay, so I definitely would not be surprised if you're the type of person to motivate your friends, give them good advice, help uplift them, motivate them, inspire them, make them feel better about themselves. Like, it's probably because maybe at some point you probably didn't have that for yourself, so you learn how to be that for yourself and be that for other people. Wow. Pile number 1. You guys are freaking amazing. Holy moly. You have no idea how much you help other people, especially your loved ones. Like, you really may not even recognize that. And that's why me and Spirit here today are here to do that for you, to remind you who you are, so that you can be more confident in yourself and you can move forward and recognizing your gifts. Recognizing that you belong here and you're here to make an impact in some way, shape, or form. And you do that by being yourself, by expressing yourself, by uplifting and motivating others through your actions, through your words. Pile 1. You should be damn proud of yourself, pile number 1. Alright, Spirit, let's get some more. Let's gas them up a little bit more. Come on. We still got like a few more decks, not too many. We're almost done here. Alright, pile 1. What makes them amazing? Oh, that was fast. Alright, we have card number 30, the Brat. I love these cards. They're so freaking cute. I love dragons. Did you guys know it's the year of the dragon? I love dragons. They're amazing. They're so cool. Alright. Oh, that one fell. Alright, give me 1 second so I can pick that up. We have the Brave. Card number 28. Oh, okay, so some of you could be born on the 28th. Tens. Just lots of tens. You came here to end some cycles, that's for sure. You're a cycle breaker, and people are recognizing that as well. Pile number 1. They watched you overcome a lot of adversity. Pile number 1. What makes them amazing? The Ice Bringer, card number 20. And then for back of the deck energy, we have card number 34, the Fairy Taleist. And that equals a 7. Definitely, there could be, you guys could be a life path 7. Keep in mind, I'm reading for a bunch of different people, so not everything's going to resonate for everybody, and that's okay. Alright, but we did have 3 sevens. We had the 7 of Swords, the 7 of Cups, and now we got that 7 again showing up. We have the card number, we have the number 10 repeating itself. Alright, so this too is also a new deck for me, so let me see. I do remember this card a little bit. Some days you're just going to wake up with a dragon in your teacup, and your mouth will taste of scales and wings all day long. But whether it's you or your mini dragon that's feeling bratty, it's in your best interest to befriend rather than resist the brat attack. Moods and emotions, just like dragons, are by their nature full of movement. They're not intended to stick around for very long, and don't unless we resist them. As the saying goes, what we resist persists. So whether it's showing up in you or in someone else, let the brat have its moment today. All things must pass, and no brat attack lasts forever. I just think this card is so cute. Look how adorable that is. Like, I just think that's so adorable. Okay, so what am I getting with this card? Hear me out. I would like to know if any of you guys are the type to express your feelings in the moment. I mean, I get that you guys are reserved, but like maybe you guys feel very intensely, and sometimes you need to let those feelings out. Or you just understand the importance of sitting with those emotions so that you can let those emotions go. So, like I said, you're very self aware. You're aware of this about yourself, and you don't allow others to tell you otherwise. This could even be you towards yourself. You could be highly disciplined, pile number 1, for some of you. Okay, so card number 28. I'm just loving this tree branch thing going on over here. All right, the brave among us understand the need to occupy the edges of things away from comfort and security. To be brave, you must be willing to go to the edge of your knowing and make yourself comfortable in the uncomfortable. I mean, it's brave, like, pretty obvious. You guys are very brave. You guys maybe the type that likes to be challenged. I'm getting competitive vibes too here. You guys may like a good challenge. I'm hearing chess. I'm seeing a chessboard. Some of you could be into chess. It sound like I said chest. Some of you could be into chess, but it's also strategic. You may like strategic games, or you like strategizing. You like things that challenge you mentally. I'm getting for a lot of you. But if you're into something, you're gonna go after it. And for some people, they may be afraid to do that because, oh, what would others think of me if I do that, right? So, by you being yourself, you're inspiring others that it's okay for them to do the same thing. All right? So, the Icebringer. The gift of ice is stillness. The cold has the power to suspend, to hold, to freeze until it is time to act. There is a protection in suspended animation. Now is your opportunity to embrace the power of the colder, more protective dimensions. Create Create a hermitage. Get still. Allow yourself the cold clarity derived from detached observation. The time for thought and growth will come. For now, seek shelter in the cooler energies. This kind of confirms what I was saying earlier in the reading, that you're able to draw in the clear cognitism. I'm hoping I'm using the right, because I keep saying cognitism. I'm hoping I'm using the right clear. There are multiple clairs, but the clear knowing, okay? Clear knowing, just knowing things without you realizing it. Sometimes if you sit and meditate, you may get downloads and information that give you the answers that you're looking for. So, your ability to sit still and your ability to sit with those ideas, that is a gift, pile 1, that not a lot of people can do or deal with. Let's see. So the back of the deck, we have Einstein once said, if you want your children to be intelligent, read them fairy tales. If you want them to be more intelligent, read them more fairy tales. Now is the time to let yourself sink into the wonder and imagination of a good tale. Also, that's funny because there's a tale. Also, it's time to remember that your life is a fairy tale. As a myth maker, it's your job to remember that the impossible things happen every day, and that once upon a time is really here and now. There's power in your true life fairy tale. Live your tale today so magically that even the dragons have a hard time believing it's true. That confirms earlier what else I was talking about. Your ability to create these ideas and manifest them into your world, into the physical world. And people have watched you do this again and again. That these are things that you should be proud of about yourself, pile number one. Not everybody, unfortunately, not everybody's gonna be like that. Oh my God, I saw you do this, and it inspired me to do this. Like, yeah, there's gonna be some people that do that and acknowledge that, but then not everybody's going to acknowledge that. But it's good to know. It feels good to know that you inspire others. It feels good. What makes pile one amazing, Spirit? What makes pile one amazing? All right, get back to nature and reconnect to your hippie roots. We got a bird, we got air energy again. Well, I mean, it's all like earth energy. I'm telling you, you guys are like really down to earth. Your soul whispers love, your ego shouts fear. Yeah, I feel like you kind of help your friends and family when they're going through a tough time, when they're being hard on themselves. You may point that out to them. Number one, what else makes them amazing, Spirit? Release self-doubt, let go of fear. Nice. And then back of the deck energy, get creative and excite your imagination with wonder. I'm telling you. Ugh, sorry. I'm telling you guys are very creative. Creative ideas. So many creative ideas. You may have so many you don't even know which one to start with half the time. You don't even know where to begin most of the time. I definitely feel that for this group. So cool. Alright, and then release self-doubt. You probably had to deal with a harsh criticism, like inner criticism. Inner critic. Jeez, I can't even talk right. Alright, so you guys dealt with a lot of inner criticism, and you've been really hard on yourself, so you've learned how to change that narrative. And because you've learned how to do that, you help others do the same. And when you have family or friends or any loved ones struggling with that, you give them advice on how to overcome that. You guys are so strong, and your intuition is so strong. So much purple here. Periodically throughout the reading. Alright, so we're going to finish up this reading with some I don't even know what's the word I'm looking for this. So I'm going to use my Therapets deck, and we're just going to give you a little bit of advice. I guess you could consider this would be your advice card. So in case if you guys are struggling or going through something, you just need a little umph. That's what this is for. Pile number one. Let's give them some supportive messages. Yeah, there we go. Some supportive messages. Pile one. Those that picked that yellow jasper stone. Pile number one. And this deck is so big, guys. It is so huge. Trying to shuffle this is fun. Fun. Pile, no, I can't hold it that way. Pile number one. Let's get supportive messages for pile number one. Holy crap. I love the synchronicities. I love it when Spirit gives us so many synchronicities. Alright, so we have a beautiful unicorn. Look at that blue communication. Come on, guys. Really strong throat chakra. Look at a beautiful unicorn. You are uniquely you. Pile number 1. What is this on my hand? Sorry, I got distracted there for a second. You are strong enough. I love that. I'm amazing, bitch. And you know it. I don't have to tell you shit because I'll show it. Hey, that's what everybody knows about you, pile number 1. Even on days when you don't feel like you're the shit, you're still the shit. Alright, let's get one more supportive message for pile number 1. One more message, supportive message, Spirit. This is why I like the jumpers, because they feel so more significant. Pile number 1. Oh. Here it is. You are worth taking care of. Okay, and back of the deck, we have you're still making progress even on your worst days. Look at that. Isn't he so cute? He's so cute. I just love that. Okay, well, this is what I have for you, pile number 1. I hope it helps. I hope it reminds you a little, you know, boosts your confidence up a little bit, helps you remind you why you're the ish. Okay, hope you feel good. I hope you have an awesome, amazing day, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Bye. Hi, hello, pile number 2. For those of you that were drawn to the number 2 or this beautiful, lovely carnelian stone, we're gonna gas you up. We're gonna tell you why you're amazing. Yep. We're gonna start with the tarot, and then we're gonna move into some oracle. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Oops. Oh, crappy shuffle. Alright, pile number 2. What makes my pile number 2s amazing? Let's find out. We have the 6 of Swords, followed by the 5 of Wands. We have the 2 of Cups. We have the Star card. And let's get one more. What makes my pile number 2s amazing? Holy moly, ravioli. Alright, so we got the 8 of Pentacles. Got an extra card that I didn't want to have, but we got it. So, 10 of Cups. I don't know if all of this is going to fit on the screen, though. Excuse me. Alright, so, that's hilarious. Back of the deck is 9 of Cups. Well, you got an extra, I was going to say you got an extra cup. When you got an extra card, let me see how this is fitting on the screen. I like to have the back of the deck energy there, but it is what it is. It is what it is, right? Okay. Okay. How about we'll just put back of the deck energy up here. 9 of Cups. How amazing. No, pile number 2. You guys are so cool. Alright, alright. So we got air, fire, water, and pentacles. Very well rounded. Alright, so we got all the elements here showing up. Have a lot of water, though. Definitely see a lot of water. So, okay. Well, I mean, come on. Look at her. Look at this. I don't know. I just had to say that. Okay, so. You're emotionally fulfilled in some way, shape, or form. Or at least that's how others are seeing you. Just like, I mean, look at her. Look at all her, like, her cups and her trophies. And then, like, look at her, like, look at her fur coat. Amazing. Alright, so, Six of Swords. Your ability to walk away from drama. Which is kind of funny because followed by drama, but not really. Yes and no. I'm not saying you're a drama maker. No. But what I'm getting is, like, you're very competitive. Very competitive, pile number 2. You love a good competition. Definitely. You like challenges. You appreciate the challenge because you know that there comes growth with that challenge. You like to prove yourself. To yourself, not to others. You like to... You compete with yourself, and that's it. You don't compete with anybody else. But your ability to walk away from some bullshit. Your ability to walk away from other people's drama. Yep. I wouldn't be surprised if you are the type of person that would just cut a bitch off. For sure. Some of you have some very good dancing skills. I mean, look at that. Some of you could also be very athletic. Doesn't have to be. You don't have to be, okay? But you definitely are an active person. For a good portion of you. The Two of Cups, you definitely are a good friend. A good lover. A good mother, father, sister, brother. What, you know, fill in the blank. But that's you. I don't know if this is going to be an issue. So we're just going to cover her up a little bit. I don't know if that's going to be an issue or not. I mean, her hair kind of covering most of it. But, you know, I don't know. Whatever. Okay, so your ability to, I would say you have the ability to look at a person's scenario. How do I want to explain this? You have the ability to remove your emotions and see things from others' perspectives. Which makes you that goes along with that cup, that Two of Cups energy. You don't allow your emotions to run you. You know how to observe your emotions. You know how to. You're highly emotionally intelligent, is what I'm getting with this group. You don't allow your emotions to judge others. And your healing abilities. Excuse me. Sorry. Needed a drink. Alright. Eight of Pentacles. Your ability to master a project or work. Your work skills. You're dedicated. You're very dedicated to your craft, to your job, to your work, your schoolwork. You're very dedicated to yourself, okay? But not in, like, an egotistical way. In a very healthy way. There is a sense of balance with the way... I know that the Star card doesn't represent balance, but, like, there's an equal give and take here. 10 of Cups. Emotional fulfillment. I mean, you have the 9 and the 10 of Cups. I mean, come on. You like to share that with others. You like to share that love with others. Diversity is a thing for you. You may be a person that needs variety. Doesn't have to resonate for everybody, though. I'm just like loving this Six of Swords. I love how you're able to just walk away into calmer waters. You may need to walk away from certain situations before you find yourself in a situation. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, highly emotionally intelligent. So, you know yourself very well emotionally. So you handle things a certain way. Okay? You show this, you do this naturally, but others are watching you and they're seeing how you benefit from that. But you're a really good friend. You're really there for your friends. Alright, so let's get some more information. I'm getting a sense that this group may also, sorry, I was looking at numbers and I got distracted. Alright, so I'm also getting a sense that this group may also, clairsentience, may have clairsentience, where you can feel other people's feelings, and because you can, you learn how to adjust. Which also means you had to learn how, what was your own energy versus someone else's energy. Alright. That may not resonate for all of you. For some of you, it does. Or it will. Alright. What makes pile number 2 amazing? Let's gas up my pile number 2s. You could be very confident. Maybe not at this time. Maybe you are at this time. For some of you, I would say you guys are confident for the most part. I mean, come on, like the Nine of Cups is back of the deck energy. Yeah, you're feeling good. Pile number 2, this carnelian. What makes pile number 2's amazing? Okay, so we have mentor. We're only going to be reading the light attributes from this deck. We have mentor, passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. Okay, so some of you are great mentors. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you, some of you could be an art teacher, looking at her doing art. But what I was going to say before that came to my mind was that some of you could be emotionally, I did say you were emotionally intelligent. But what I'm getting was, like, you're able to help others understand their emotions. So some of you could be therapists. I could see that for some people in this group. Pile number 2. What makes my pile number 2s amazing? Oh, that's a lot. Let's just get no more than 2 more. Pile number 2. What makes pile number 2 amazing? We have gossip. Awakens consideration for the feelings of others and honoring trust. Okay, since now that that's there, we can do that. So, you respect other people's feelings. You're very considerate of others. Very considerate. You honor people's feelings. And you've learned how to honor your own feelings, most importantly. Pile number 2. What makes my pile number 2s amazing? Like, you guys are just so loving. You guys are so loving. And that's why it was so important for you to learn to walk away from situations that bring you stress or bring you down. or from people that bring you down or bring you stress. I'm getting that some of you may have even learned how to become unbothered, or will learn to come unbothered. All right, and then we have servant. Delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. You just love to help others. Pile number 2. Pile number 2. Oh. Alright, so we have detective as back of the deck energy. Great powers of observation and intuition. Desire to seek out the truth. Look at her. Isn't that... She's peeking through the book. That's so funny. Yeah, you definitely pick up on you guys. I wouldn't be surprised if someone in this group, and we do have Aquarius energy, but we have so much water energy, so I wouldn't be surprised if some of you are Pisces, Scorpio, or Aquarius. Why did I say Aquarius? That's not even a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. I can't believe I said that. That's so... I can't believe I did that. Alright, so... you guys are able to pick up on a vibe. You are able to adjust and maneuver around those vibes. Oh, I'm loving this. Pile number 2. You guys are super cool. Some of you guys could be teachers, like actual teachers. Some of you could be coaches, lifestyle coaches, or coaches that help, I don't know, like, I don't know how many different types of coaches there are, but I know that there may be some coaches that, like, help you with understanding your emotions, maybe, perhaps. I don't know, there's just something about teaching others, self-awareness, or, like, awareness of understanding the emotions that they're feeling. So I'm really strongly getting therapists in this group. You don't have to be, though. Maybe you aspire to be. Maybe some of you are still in school and you're aspiring to master that. Doesn't have to be, though. But you're very dedicated to your work. Pile number 2. Maybe you were dedicated to learning this about yourself, so that way, to avoid drama. Maybe you dealt with a lot of drama as in a young age or something. Something has made you, I would say something has made you want to go into this direction, but you were meant to go into this direction in one way or another. Some of you could be a life path 2. I can see that. A life path 6. Let's get some more. Let's get some more. Pile number 2. What makes my pile number... Spirit, what makes my pile number 2s amazing? Let's gas them up, Spirit. Let's gas up my pile number 2s. We have card number 63, which equals a 9. Parenting. Alright. Alright, so for some of you, you guys are really great parents. Great mother, father. Step-parent. For others of you that don't have kids, you've really learned how to reparent yourself. And because you have, you share that knowledge with other people so that they can do that for themselves as well. We have card number 46, domestic harmony. You're easy to get along with. Pile number 2. I'm strongly would not be surprised if you guys were not. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys are mediators of some kind. Probably the type of friend that, you know, buffs out the issues between, you know, when there's conflict, you're there to, you know, have both sides come to a resolution, compromising, helping them understand the importance of compromise, if you respect each other and want the relationship, you know, things like that. You could be a counselor for, like, a relationship counselor for some of you. You don't have to be. You don't have to work in that field, but there's a possibility that there are some of you that do that. But there's like a healing energy through your way of communication. Okay. This is interesting. Pile number 1 had this card. Card number 91, Surrender. I feel like getting one more card for you guys, which was one more extra than I did for pile number 1. Let me get one more. We have 2 10s here. 9, 10, 10. You could be like half one, but that's not the vibe I'm getting with this group. I'm not getting like a individual. I mean, it's possible. I mean, she is by herself single. She's satisfied being. She's emotionally satisfied by herself. Okay, so we have Follow Your Dreams, card number 85. What is that, 13? Which equals a 4. Card number 87, Synchronicity. Alright, so. Whew. I would say with that surrender card, you are able to sit down with yourself and just sit with your emotions. You may even be the type to sit there and analyze your emotions. Like, why am I feeling this type of way? What triggered me to do this? What triggered them to do that? But it's more like not even trying to figure out other people. It's more understanding yourself so you know how to move. That's what I'm getting with this pile. Okay, and your ability to go after your dreams and work hard towards them with the 8 of Pentacles. I wouldn't be surprised with that gossip card that people tell you their secrets, or like they'll come and talk to you about their problems, and then they'll probably be like, oh my god, I never told nobody this, but blah, 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 blah. Okay, fill in the blank, right? So you may be a safe space for people to express themselves, which is what a therapist says, actually. Nonetheless, you could act as a therapist without being a professional therapist, for sure. But there is a message here of emotional fulfillment. All right, let's get some more answers. Let's get some more. What makes pile number 2 amazing? Let's see. Let's find out. What makes my pile number 2's amazing? Ooh, that was loud. Can I get 2 cards? Spirit. All you need is love, love. That's all you need. Yeah, that was pretty, like, random, but not random. Oh no, guys, I just realized that I missed a card. Alright, let me get it. So a card that fell on the floor, and I didn't see it until now. Let me pull that up. This is interesting because I did have a thought, but I didn't say that thought. No, I kind of wish I did. I was getting the vibe that you guys may be mutable. I'm getting like mutable energy, but we have the Hanged Man. You guys are the only ones that well, I haven't done pile 3 yet, but you guys have Major Arcana. So interesting. But that Hanged Man goes really well with that surrender card, because that's what that card means. It means to surrender, to sit down, meditate, figure yourself out, figure out how you want to move forward, and letting the ideas come to you. So like I said, you guys definitely, like, that's Pisces energy right there. That's that mutable energy I was picking up on. I'd be forgetting which court cards are what sign. Don't quote me, but I don't know if I'm how correct I am on the Nine of Cups, so that might be Pisces energy as well. But I'm not gonna focus too much on the zodiac signs. So if I happen to say your sign, that's cool. That's Gucci. All right. So your ability to sit down with your emotions and analyze them and understand them on a deeper, to a deeper degree. Okay. So continuing, moving forward, we have card number 36, Pixie Parrot. Puree. I can't even read this word. Forgive me. Okay, so card number 9. So that's another number 9. Look. We have 63 and 36. Wonder if you guys act like mirrors towards other people. I wonder what your human design what's your human design? That would be interesting. Because I think in human design, you either fall into like 1 or 5 categories or something like that. I'm not a no human design expert, but I have dabbled just a smidge into it, but not enough to like really know it that well. So at least I'm honest. But you could either be a manifester generator, a reflector, or a projector. Boom. 5. Looks like I was right. If there's more, if anybody knows more about human design, go ahead and correct me. I love learning. So, I'm getting, some of you might be reflectors. Here to show others. I don't know much about reflectors because I am not a reflector, so if you feel called to that information, I suggest looking into that. Alright. Alright. And then we have White Duchess, card number 615, which equals 6. Back of the deck, Lady Luck, card number 41, which equals 5. So, since I've only used this deck like one time, let's find out. Every time when I say it like that, do any of you know the commercial from back in the day? This is probably gonna be for like older people. Like this is gonna be for the older generations. But like the Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to the center of the Tootsie Roll Pop? Let's find out. A 1, a 2, a 3. Okay. The world may never know. Okay, sorry. Getting distracted here. Alright. Let's focus. Hold on, let me fix this. Alright. I don't know, but every time when I say it like that, it just reminds me of that commercial. Alright, moving on. There is an original you. The you that has always been and always will be you. No matter how much the outer forms of your body, your work, your lifestyle, your world seem to change, the original essential you is always there within. Unique, precious, and just as you were created to be. I love that. You may have dealt with a lot of projection growing up for this pile, or you deal with that on a regular basis, for sure, or at some point did. And that's where you got to this self-awareness or understanding of emotional intelligence. I would say this group has a very high EQ. Okay? Alright, let's go to White Duchess. Don't look to what has been to find your destiny. Your future is bright and blessed. If the pain of the past feels a little too close for comfort, White Duchess steps in to help you leave behind the emotional storms of your past and move into her protection. A time of transition is upon you, and soon your feet shall settle upon sacred ground, and calm shall prevail inside and out. When she said, say, when I read, I said when she said, like if the card was reading, like it was, whatever. When I read the part that says, sacred ground, it reminded me of the Aquarius. At a time of transition upon you, soon your feet shall settle upon sacred ground, and calm shall prevail inside and out. That definitely suits well with that Aquarius energy. I wonder if some of you are Aquarius moons, where you're able to put your feelings aside so that you can analyze them from an intellectual point of view, and then then you also knowing like when to feel those emotions, like understanding them, but then also feeling them and allowing them to, do their thing. You know what I mean? You have to sit with them. They're not going to go away unless you sit with them. And I believe you're fully aware of that. But that's why I pulled this card out while I was reading the book. You definitely know when to leave, when the timing is. You know when to leave within a situation. You know how to read a room. Pile number 2. Alright, so back of the deck. Lady Luck is on your side. A change of fortune is in store for you. A twist of fate that is meant to be. You're a winner, baby. You are about to hit the jackpot. So you're a very lucky person. I would say, okay, so you may not feel very lucky, but a lot of other people, they see you as this. Even if you don't view yourself as that. They view you. Others view you like that. Oh my goodness, I didn't even notice that the 9 of Pentacles was right under that. This is self-sufficiency. This is like being comfortable with yourself. But like in a material, in the material way, and then like this is an emotional way. Like you are extra good. Even if you're not feeling it right now. Some of you are not feeling it, and some of you are, and you're just like, like who doesn't want to hear about themselves? Come on now. Oh. Alright, so let's get some more. Some more cards on what makes you amazing. Pile number 2. What makes my pile number 2s amazing? We got this and 2 more decks to go, and then we're done. Pile number 2. What makes my pile number 2s amazing? We have card number 37, the Sanctuary. Oh. I'm going to say this, pile number 2. I feel like you may also make people work. You make people work. So like what I mean by that is like, not that you put people to work, but like your energy requires people of a higher stature. I don't even know what's the right word to say. You require higher standards of others. Whether you do that, I feel like your energy does it. So you're not everyone's cup of tea. Alright, and then card number 8. Oh, we got 2 8s. That's cool. So we got card number 17, the Fountain, and then card number 8, the Storyteller. And then, wait, why are these? Oh, I've been holding this deck upside down. Like, why are these all like? Back of the deck, we have card number 41, the Artist. Didn't we have number 41? Or am I tripping? Am I tripping? Got me straight tripping, dude. I thought we had. Dang. Why are all these things coming up in my head? Because I said, I thought. I saw. Okay, I did. Okay. All right. So, card number 37. Let's find out. Oh, I'm kind of getting the vibe of what I know what this card is saying, but let's read it. Every dragon needs its cave, just as you need your own haven, a holy place, created just for your sanctuary. If you don't have one, it's time to create it. If you already have a retreat, go to it now. Take time to recuperate, replenish your emotional, mental, and physical reserves. Indulge in your treasures, paint, rest, listen to music, soothe, read, nap. Now is the time to gently fold your wings inward and let yourself be unfettered from the world's concerns. Come on, guys. Like, this is like repeating messages. Didn't you have synchronicities? I don't know, was that the last? That was the last pile. No, it wasn't. I'm not wrong. You have synchronicity as back of the deck energy. I ain't tripping. I'm telling you, you're able to detach. There you go. That's the word I have been having a hard time finding. You guys are easily able to detach from situations. I love that for you. And understand, like, what is it teaching you, or how can you learn from the situation, so you don't just like, I feel like you try to find the benefit or find the silver lining within any situation. Okay. All right. So, the fountain. There is an adage that says water doesn't wash, it remembers. Water and its propensity for memory has the power to clarify through remembering you to your original state. Now is the time for deep. Okay, my apologies, pile number 2. My video got cut off. So, yeah, I ran out of space, but it's okay. We're here. It's cool. So let me finish continuing reading where I left off. Okay. Now is the time for deep remembering. Go to the river or ocean. Seek out a fountain. Drink deeply from the sacred chalice. Water is a dragon's best friend, as it keeps the fires of passion in balance. The waters of consciousness are beckoning you today to step out of your circumstances and into your deeper truth. Your situation doesn't define who you are, you do. I feel like a lot of people may have projected onto you, pile number 2, trying to tell you who you are or tell you, like, otherwise. I honestly feel like that for you, pile 2. Okay, and for storyteller, stories have power. They can shape worlds, both interior and exterior. Today, be mindful of the ones you're telling yourself and the ones you're listening to from others. Are they uplifting, encouraging, and equal to the wingspan of your potential, or are they diminishing, debilitating, drowning in the depths of not enoughness? Listen only to the stories that are worthy of you and reflect your magnificent nature. The dragons demand that you settle for nothing less than to live your legend. Okay, and then the back of the deck energy, we had the artist. I like how he's sitting there sipping on some tea. It's a great day to be creative, no matter how artistic you believe yourself to be. Messages, insights, direction, and even wisdom can arrive from the flow of creativity that creativity generates. You don't have to have a goal in mind, nor do you need to make a masterpiece. Your life is the masterpiece, and your willingness to get into the right brain flow of curiosity and creativity helps you align with the genius waiting to be expressed on the canvas of your life. Wild dragon wing creative abandon is calling you right now. Answer. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if this group, with the storyteller and then with the books on this artist, I wouldn't be surprised if some of you are, I mean, we did have all that. Well, I'm going to say that I wouldn't be surprised if you guys would be creative story writers. You could be an author or looking to become one. But definitely, I would see that some of you are good at creating stories. But I did say some of you guys were artistic. This can even be culinary skills. I keep staring at this cup and the steam. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys had good culinary skills. That could be a form of art as well. Okay, so you guys are extremely creative in a sense in different ways. For each of you, it's going to be different. Yeah, I'm definitely getting the projection from other people with this card. And you probably may have dealt with a lot of projection growing up. Okay, so moving on. There's no point in me shuffling because I already had shuffled. I actually got much more further, not too far, but I actually had some cards already, these 3 cards pulled out, and I was already discussing about them before I realized that my camera had shut off. So that's why you're not seeing me shuffle this deck, okay? Alright, so we have step out of your comfort zone and try something new. Trust your intuition. She's always right. Look for the signs and synchronicities. I wouldn't be surprised if you have a connection with spirits, channeler, but you definitely receive, with the synchronicity card coming up twice, you definitely do have some psychic abilities. I mean, we all have psychic abilities, but this, I feel like you're really connected to your own spiritual team. Your ability to detach is phenomenal. Pile number 2. Some of you may have red hair or colored hair. Because I'm just seeing, well, she's got like what looks like ginger hair, right? And then we have yellow, purple, pink. This lady's got purple. It looks like purple. Looks like a shade of purple. Okay. And some of you, range of colors. Could have light hair color. Well, she's got nice brown hair. Oh, she got bright pink hair. Okay, so, fit what resonates, leave the rest, right? So your intuition's very strong. And this is what's been protecting you and guiding you all this time. Pile number 2. Your back of the deck energy is let go of control and relax into flow. This really goes well with that Hangman card that we have. And the surrender card as well, because you could surrender control. You may at some point have learned to let go of control or learn about control in some way, shape, or form. Just want to see if there's anything else that wants to come through. You definitely receive a lot of downloads when you sit and meditate. I want to say some of you may even I'm getting dreams. Something about dreams may be significant for some of you. You might receive answers or downloads. Dreams may be significant for this pile. Your ability to detach those is amazing, in my opinion. for some of you. I would say majority of you that picked this group. You may be the type of person that may be able to, like, I'm getting mediator vibes, because it's like you kind of like are able to see both sides of the story. You're also aware that there is more than one truth. Alright, so we're going to wrap up the rest of this reading with some supportive messages. Okay. So just bear with me, this deck is really big. But I'm going to be using my Therapets deck to provide a supportive message for you guys. Pile number 2. Connecting with everybody that chooses pile number 2. The Carnelian. What is the supportive message we have for them, Spirit? Supportive message for pile number 2. Okay, well, y'all got an extra one. Give me a second, because they did fall. Oh, interesting. Wow, this is interesting. You got the same, I'm wondering, some of you came from pile number 1, because their card, this is the same card that they got. You are strong enough. You are uniquely you, pile number 2. Look at the unicorn. Beautiful. Okay, and the next card that fell out, we have, hey, you matter, thanks for existing. Isn't he adorable? And then, last but not least, we have, you need to give yourself time to heal, no matter how long that ends up being. Okay. So, some of you may even be okay with being single, or some of you are learning to be okay to be alone at this time. Some of you could be healing from codependency, or have learned to heal from codependency, because we got that independence here, and learning to, and knowing to walk away. You know, we did have the parenting and domestic harmony? Yeah, so, you know, in order to learn these things, in order to teach these things, you had to go through these things. So these would be, you know, you may have had experience unhealthy dynamics within friendships, within any relationship in general. For some of you, it's going to be family. For some of you, it's going to be friendships. For some of you, it's going to be romantic. And for others, it's going to be a combination of all three. But you're meant to teach with the mentor. You're meant to teach your wisdom to others. Passing down your wisdom so that others don't remain stuck or forget who they are, in all honesty. So I really, really feel like this group may have dealt with a lot of projection. And just, you know, you could have been I'm getting like that this group may have been like sensitive emotionally. Doesn't have to be, but you could have been very sensitive within your environment. And so that allowed others to project onto you, and that's not going to resonate for everybody, but I would say a good portion of you probably dealt with that. Alright, so back of the deck energy, we do have, let's see. With every challenge you meet, you gain experience. Ha! Every day you're leveling up. I knew it. I had just put this to the side. I wasn't even looking at it. I seen the picture, like I seen the little flying squirrel, but I didn't really pay attention to what I didn't really read the I just love how things come first full circle. I definitely wouldn't be surprised if some of you are Pisces placements, or maybe even like having Jupiter as your ruling planet. So that would make you either a Sag or a Pisces rising. Because people just think you're lucky. People think that you are lucky. And let's be frank, you worked your ass off to get to this point. So, I mean, it says with every challenge you meet, you gain experience. And you're meant to have these experiences because you're meant to teach this to other people in one way, shape, or another. Either through your actions or through actual mentorship. So, like, you know, like I mentioned before, a therapist, a coach, etc., you know, fill in the blank. But this is what I have for you, pile number 2. I hope it resonates. Go ahead and type down below if it does or what does. I like to hear from you. And I hope you guys have an awesome, amazing day. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hello, hello, pile number 3. For those of you that were drawn to the number 3 or this beautiful, lovely carnelian, this reading is for you. Move this over here to the side. So as usual, we're going to start with the tarot, and then I have a few oracle decks for us to get into. So let me guess you up, pile number 3. What makes my pile number 3 amazing, Spirit? Ooh. Starting off strong with that Death card. Some of you could be Scorpios or have significant Scorpio placements, but don't have to be. Ooh, 9 of Pentacles. Nice. Six of Cups. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some Scorpios in this pile. Alright. Let's see. Ooh, we got 2. Alright, so we got Page of Swords. Ooh, look at her dress. Isn't that hot? That's hot. Alright. Oh, the other pile had an extra card and it threw me off, so now I'm like all thrown off here. Alright, so we have the 9 of Wands. Oh, we have the 5 of Swords. That's back of the deck energy. Alright. Alright. Once again, we have all the elements here. We have fire, air, water, and earth. Nice. Well-rounded group. Love it. Okay. Alright. Where to start? Where to start? Pile number 3. I mean, with that Death card coming out first, you definitely trigger people, pile number 3. You trigger the crap out of people. Alright, so the first thing that I noticed that my eyes were drawn towards was these little towers right here. I don't know if you can see that good, but these things over here. So, with the sun illuminating on that, I feel like, and I'm hearing the word foundation. I feel like you illuminate the faultiness in others' foundations or within their beliefs or way of their perception. Yeah, with that Page of Swords, you bring your tongue, pile 3, can be pretty deadly. Like, I'm not saying that you do things to be harmful to others, but you may drop a truth bomb here or there to certain people, and you may get not the best reaction out of people. Okay? Definitely your ability to transform and rebuild yourself. Not everybody can handle that either. You may, you may go through multiple deaths in your lifetime. Pile 3. Like a version of yourself dying and a new one emerges. Okay? Your ability to, let's be frank, the Nine of Pentacles is happily single, so that could resonate for some of you. But you're definitely able to hold your own, is what I'm getting with the Nine of Pentacles. The Six of Cups, very nurturing, loving energy. You love to give back. I feel like some of you definitely nurture or like to nurture your inner child, and others see this. So I just find it interesting how the one cup is pink. The one that she's handing to the little girl is pink. I find that interesting. Your ability to heal from the past. You could also be childlike or have a childlike nature to you. With the Page of Swords, like I said, you definitely bring some truth bombs. Very good communicators, though. That's probably why your tongue is like a sword. I feel like you try not to take it there, but when necessary, you don't hold back. When necessary, you don't hold back. People may view you as like a troublemaker or someone who has a smart mouth. You may have a curious mindset. You may want the answers. You may question people and question their motives, question their beliefs, but you don't do it with ill intentions. It's just to understand because you're genuinely curious, and they may get triggered by your questions. They may get triggered by what you say. Your ability to persevere even when things are hard. Your resilience. Very courageous. You got grit, pile number 3. But your ability to withstand, you're very powerful with your resilience. You don't back down, even when things are hard. I feel like you make it look so effortlessly, and that's what irritates some people. For some people, they're going to be like super admired by this trait, and then for others of you, they're going to be very triggered by it because it reminds them how easily they give up or how they lack that within themselves. You're a very abundant person. You may have, your energy could be abundant, or you could actually be abundant. Or your ability to create abundance. Hard work and dedication, I'm kind of getting from this group. But your ability to bounce back really irks some people. Pile number 3, let's get some more information on what makes you amazing. What makes my pile number 3s amazing, Spirit? Okay, so the first card we have Healer. Passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Ability to help transform pain into healing. Yeah, your ability to bounce back is, poof. I wouldn't be surprised if you dealt with a handful of enemies growing up. Or right now, even in your adult life. Adult years. I mean, they never stop coming, do they? But your enemies never expected you to bounce back so quickly. Your enemies didn't expect you to take on the challenge. Alright, so we have monk / nun. Selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. So some of you could be spiritual or into something, you know, some of you could even be tarot readers yourself or channelers. You could be psychic mediums. There's just a devotion to healing and helping others and wanting to give back. I mean, that goes, what? I don't know, it just, things happen for a reason. I put cards where they go for a reason. Okay. You were meant to go through what you went through so that you can be the best healer you can be. Alright, pile 3. What makes pile 3 amazing? Let's gas them up, Spirit. Give me one more card, please. Let's gas up my pile number 3s. Well, I said one more, they said 2. Okay. Alright, so let me just slide these over since we got extra. Alright. We have bully. Highlights your tendency to intimidate others. Helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. Yeah, so you definitely, some of you have definitely had to deal with your fair share of bullies. I would say probably most of you during your childhood, but it could be happening now. Even your teenage years or even your early adult years. I think bullies are there at any time of the year, any time in your lifetime, any phase in your lifetime, in all honesty. Yeah, and some of you may have had negative self-talk. You may have even been your own worst critic or a bully to yourself. And so you've learned and learned how to overcome those adversities. All right, and then we have companion, loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. Okay. So I'm getting that this is a very kind, loving group, but maybe you had to learn how to toughen up or get some more thick skin or learn how to protect that aspect of yourself. Because back of the deck energy, we have Thief. Sheds light on potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. Yeah, you guys had a big heart, and others may have tried to take advantage of that. They may have tried to taint you in some way, shape, or form. But you've learned to overcome it. Oh, I'm getting that song. Isn't that's Kelly Clarkson, ain't it? Strong. No. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Okay. That song's coming through. I mean, we with the Death card, that is Scorpio energy, and Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, so it strips away of what is not good for you so that a new version of you that's stronger and better can emerge. It's giving me like Phoenix Rising vibes for this group. That's interesting. I'm seeing, okay, so this is totally like, really like, this is way out there. Some of you may be into X-Men because for some reason, when I was talking about the Phoenix Rising, maybe it's because of the Phoenix Rising. But I got a picture of Jean Grey, but like the original cartoon series, not like in the movies. In the original cartoon series, she's not even from this planet, from my understanding. I'm not an expert, so you know, but I did like X-Men when I was a kid. But maybe you guys maybe somebody here likes that character or can relate to that character. Jean Grey. I think that was her name. I know it's Jean. I don't know if her last name was Grey. I think so, though. I'm not sure. Alright, so let's get some more information on how we can gas you up. You're a strong pile. Very curious. Very curious little group. I don't know why I said little group, but definitely a curious group. For maybe a small portion of you would maybe just a portion of you is going to resonate with that message about you guys being curious. Alright, pile number 3. What makes amazing spirit? What makes my pile 3s amazing? Oh, thank you. I got my 2 cards. Alright. We have card number 40, Bright Baby. And then we have card number 10, Raw, Raw, Raw. Alright, and then back of the deck energy, we have card number 11, Secret of Shinobi. Shinobi? I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but we're just going to roll with it, alright? Because that's what we do. Alright, so I'm going to read a little caption from this deck because I'm still fairly new to this deck, so it's going to take me some time to get used to it. Alright, so Bright Baby. Simple truths will help you most right now. Complexity is the mind at work, whereas the heart sees with astoundingly accurate simplicity. Don't worry about the details, the hows and the wheres and whys. Those answers will come in time. For now, all you need to do is get back to the basics of what is true. And for you, that means stepping into the light. Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump into you guys. Alright, so simple truths with that Page of Swords. I feel like you like to cut through the bullshit. So there may be people that try to like sit there and make everything more complicated than what it really is. And you're just like, you kind of like, you may not even do it on purpose, in all honesty. Like, it's just the way you see life, if that makes sense. Like, how do I explain this? How do I explain this? Like, let's say somebody's trying to overcomplicate a situation or try to make it out to be something more complicated than what it is. And for you, you're just like, you're listening, but then you're like, oh, well, this is the issue. And then, and then, like, you say what you say, and then, like, everybody's just like, how the hell did they, what? Like, how were you able to simplify that? Or how were you able to explain that in a way that I'm able to digest it or break it down? So you're really good at communicating and helping others understand things. All right. So with rah rah rah, have you had enough of the dark side of life? It's so funny with the death card there. Fear, doubt, uncertainty, anxiety, frustration, and believing that you cannot manifest your dreams are signs that you've been in the darkness too long. It's your time to step out of the darkness and into the light. Yeah. That's cool. Your ability, you're not afraid of the dark. That's the thing. This group is not afraid of the dark. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys done some shadow work or worked on shadow work to heal from these past experiences. Alright, so back of the deck energy. Shh. Can you keep a secret? It's time to play your cards close to your chest. Soon enough, you'll be ready to stand upon the mountain top for all those to see and hear. For now, let things unfold in the guarded privacy of your inner world. When the time is right to be seen in the light, you'll know what is true and what to do. Until then, be patient, be private, be committed, and wait for the right time to shine. Wow. Alright, somebody here gotta be a Scorpio for sure. That's all I gotta say. But I'm not gonna dwell too much into the zodiac signs. But definitely wouldn't be surprised. Got my observers. Could be introverted. But you guys have learned because of the amount of transformations you've went through, you know when you need to come out. You know when, how do I explain this? Like, you know when to act. This may come, for some of you, you have learned how to develop this skill. For others of you, this comes very natural to you. And people watch you do this time and time again. Alright? So we have, continuing on, we have card number 57, Teaching and Learning. I like how that color kind of matches that color. Alright, we have card number 22, Intuition. And then we have card number 5, Change. So you're able to adapt. You have strong intuition that guides you. A very intuitive pile. Your intuition's very strong. You probably are oh. I'm trying to look at this back of the deck energy, and funny. Back of the deck we have card number 66, Healing. You are on you're on a path or a journey of healing, and so that way you can either through your actions, through your experiences, others are watching you heal from past hurts and pains, and watching you overcome these adversities. And for others of you, I would say all of you are going to go through this, but some of you are meant to I can't get it out. You're doing this to teach others. One of you, there's got to be some of you that came from another pile for sure, because some of these messages do resonate with some of the other piles. You have to be the student before you can be the teacher, is what I'm hearing. Let's see. What do I want to do next? Dang, we're already this far in the reading. That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, moving along. What makes my pile 3s amazing? Now you might think that the stuff that I'm saying is like, oh, that's lame. Like, that's it? Like, that's what, like, bro, do you have any idea how hard your experiences have been? Have you sat and reflected on that? If you have that mentality, you may need to do some time of reflecting, because I feel like this pile has gone through some stuff. I really feel like every pile has gone through some stuff, but with that death card as representing you as your first card, like, you had some adversity, bro. Pile 3. Oops, 1 second. Alrighty, let's continue. Now, even though you don't like these challenges, your soul came here to do these things. Your soul wanted to evolve. And you're proving everybody that it's easy peasy. Because you just do it over and over again. And they've watched you do it. Pile 3. What makes my pile 3s amazing? We have card number 40. Maybe we have number 40 earlier too. Yeah. I wonder if some of you guys are a life path 4. Alright. The tender. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Sorry about the interruption, guys. Alright. Pile number 3. What makes my pile number 3s amazing? Some of you guys could be really good with children. Just saying. Oh, this is interesting. Alrighty. Alright, so card number 16, the Playmate. And then we have card number 25, the Waymaker. These cards are so pretty. I love this deck. I think it's so cute. Dragons are awesome. Alright, so what I said was interesting was that this card came up in pile number 2, but this is your back to the deck energy, which is the Fountain. Definitely got a water sign here somewhere. Somebody's got to be a water sign. I mean, Scorpio is a water sign, but you don't have to be Scorpio. But this talks about that water holds memory and to remember your truth. Okay? So you could, the message from pile 2 could resonate for you about the projection. You may have dealt with projection. You may have told people, okay, sorry for that brief interruption that I had. Yeah, that's life. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and read the meaning of this card. I already kind of got the gist of what those cards are saying, but I wanted to read this one. Alright, so the Tender. Sometimes looking into the eyes of a beloved helps us see ourselves more clearly. Our children, our pets, our most cherished beloved tend to get our best affections, while we treat ourselves with less consideration and less worth. Your beloveds are a mirror for you. How will you stroke them, tend them, care and nurture and praise them? This is how you deserve to be treated too. It's in your best interest to be very tender with yourself, for you are unique in all the world. Like your child, your cat, your dog, your horse, your bird, your fish, your dragon, one of a kind creation, deserves the most gracious attention. You are a walking, talking, breathing miracle. Handle with care. So I feel like this group definitely probably had to reparent themselves to some degree, or had to learn how to rewrite the narrative that you talk with it to yourself. With that, because right away I looked at that Five of Swords. It's, you may have not been the kindest to yourself, and so you've learned how to do that, or how to be that. Pile number 3. You became your own healer, and so therefore you're going to teach others or inspire others to do the same. Now, with the 16, the Playmate card, I'm getting that this group is like, I'm getting work hard, play hard. Don't have to be, but some of you definitely do resonate with that way of thinking. You play just as hard as you work hard, right? But definitely, if that doesn't resonate for you, it definitely, you know how to have some fun. You know how to play. You know when it's time to play, okay? You know when to take a break. You know when to listen to yourself or listen to your body. You know when you're trying to push too hard. This is a really self-aware pile, all right? And then with the Waymaker, this is about I'm getting visionary with this card. Someone that can, where I liked how in the description of it at the end, it said something about like making windows in what used to be once a wall. Not able to see outside, not able to have an opportunity to move out, but then you create that. So you don't allow opposition or things to prevent you from doing what you want to do. So if you have a goal, you're going to go after it, and you're going to make it happen one way or another. Do I have any Capricorns in pile number 3? Just curious. Yeah, definitely visionaries. People that can come up with ideas and create them into tangible, bring them into the tangible world, right? So, or the physical world. So, that's what I have for you. Alright, and we're going to pull some more cards. Alright, what makes my pile 3s amazing, Spirit? Let's gas them up. Let's gas up my pile 3s. Alright, and I'm gonna say it. I was interrupted 3 separate times with this reading. 3 separate times. That's just life, right? But I want to say that even though sometimes life may throw a little curveball or like a little, like, you know, bump on your road, you don't allow that to stop you. You still keep going because you understand that those little things are teaching you or helping you build a skill, helping you do something in some way, shape, or form. So you don't wallow in like sadness or self-pity or like, or a negative way of thinking. You see it in a more positive, but you had to learn how to do that. You had to learn how to see the silver lining within the situation most of the time. Alright, so we have awaken your authentic self and be true to you. Okay, so what I'm getting is, this is my pile that may have had to feel like they had to dim themselves in order to feel safe. And for some of you that don't resonate with that, you are authentically yourself all the time, and you learn that you're not everybody's cup of tea, you know? And you're happy with it. You're fine. You're okay with it. You know that you're not everybody's cup of tea. Alright? And then we have change one thing today and start small. Okay? So these are like, I would say that these are things that you've learned so far on your journey. You've learned that you don't have to make significant big changes. That one step at a time, one step a day, even if they're baby steps, when you look back, even though you're only doing one step a day, well, within 7 days, you've taken 7 steps. And then you look back at yourself and you're like, damn, I started all the way over there and I'm over here now. Like, you see the importance of moving forward, even if it's teeny tiny steps. You know that's going to accumulate over time. Alright, what makes my pile 3s clever? Oh, I said clever. That's interesting. You guys are clever for me to say that. That's so interesting. And I had a card that came out. Oh, okay. Alright, so practice feng shui, create a sacred space. Oh, look at you. You're clever enough to create a sacred space for yourself in some way, shape, or form. Some of you may even read tarot. Look at she's reading. She's got crystals. She's got her incense going. Love it. Let's see. Let me get one more, because I said what makes you clever, and that's not what this reading was about. This reading's about why you're amazing. And you know what? That, tying that in, you're able to create a safe space. Maybe you don't even have a lot of space in your home, but you manage to create a space for you that works for you, energetically works for you, right? All right, so what else makes you amazing? Gratitude rampage. List 10 things you're thankful for. You're very grateful for the lessons you've learned. You're very grateful for, like, yeah, you went through some hardships, but you're grateful for the lessons that they taught you. Okay? Very mature group, I have to say. Alright, so back of the deck energy, we have align your intentions with your actions. So you not only talk the talk, but you walk the walk. That's what I'm getting with you, Pile 3. You preach, but you also practice what you preach. So that is why people are going to follow you. People are going to listen to you. People want to, because they see it working for you. And so they're like, dang, well, if that's working for Pile 3, I want to do the same thing. What if that will work for me? Like, you're an inspiration to a lot of people, Pile 3. Alright, so we're going to finalize this reading with a supportive message for you guys. Just bear with me. It's a really ginormous deck. I love this deck, though. It's so cute. The animals are so cute. Alright. Pile number 3. What supportive message do we have for our lovely pile number 3? Spirit. Whoa, hello. Whoa. No. I am having trouble keeping my cards in my hands today. And yesterday, because it's so funny, because I'm finishing up this reading the following morning, because, mom duties came in, so, gotta put this on pause. So let's go, let's get it. Let's get some supportive messages from Pile 3, please. Oh my goodness, I'm already seeing the image. I wonder if we're gonna get that image. That would be so funny if we did. Alright, we have stay soft. The world may be cold, but we don't have to be. I always used to feel like when I was little that was like one of the biggest goals in life is to try to remain. What is that on my card? Huh, it's bugging me. Is remaining soft. Not like no, soft's not the word I used. It was more like keeping my heart open and loving even though when the world around me is trying to find every reason why I shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just feel like that's just like, that should be like a goal in everyone's life. But that's my opinion. Alright, let's get some. Ooh, hello. This one came out. You're doing well. Keep going. Oh, that's so cool. He's not the exact same. That's not the exact same. Okay. Okay. So while I was shopping, and I said earlier, I have an image in my head. I was imaging this little guy's car. But look at it. He kind of looks just like him. Look at the little smile. It was the smile that I was imaging. It looks so cute. Let's get one more. One more message for pile 3. One more supportive message, Spirit. Please. Hey, you matter. Thanks for existing. You help the world in many ways, pile 3. Just being here. Okay? Let's just deal with today. You can deal with tomorrow. Hey! Isn't he so adorable? Okay, so this is what I have for you, pile 3. This is what makes you amazing. I hope that you have an awesome day, noon, night, whatever time you're watching this. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope I see you guys in the next video. Bye!